Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you on this snowy night from Lincoln High School Big Gym as the Ellwood City Lady Wolverines host the OLSH, Our Lady of Sacred Hearts Chargers girls basketball team section matchup tonight. Big section matchup at that. OLSH sitting up there on top of the section. 12-2 overall, 7-0 in conference play, kind of right in the ship there to, I want to say walk away. They still got a lot of work to do as we're just now starting the second time around with all of these plays. Ellwood City sitting there at 4-3 in section play. They are 8-5 overall. Won 5 of their last 6, and coming off a heartbreak loss to Quaker Valley earlier this week, but a big-time win against Beaver Falls the previous in that week. So is there some revenge coming on for the Wolverines because they had that 14-point lead at halftime and just let it slip away? And we'll see what they can do tonight. Official Appreciation Week. We got Henry Frenjo out there, Matt Barker, not sure the other one, but certainly always do appreciate our officials. Now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. And there you have it, folks, our Star Spangled Banner. And now we'll be moments away from the starting lineup. Hey, Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and Dakota Marshall here tonight on camera. Brad, take it away with the OLSH.
All right, as we have WPIL High School basketball here on Ellwood City Sports. First with the visiting OLSH Chargers, 12-2, 7-0 in section play. Kicking us off is number 11, the junior guard, 5'7", Sarah Deichner. Number 14, the junior guard. She came in and shot some three-pointers against us last time, Leah Parker. And number 24, the junior forward, 5'8", 6 points last time out, Lola Gardner. Number 12, the senior guard, 2 points last time out, Emily Scheller Gallagher. And finally, number 22, the senior guard, 10 points last time, Claudia Irola. The head coach is Dawn Eckerl. The assistant coaches are Deanna Amara, Chris Visgitis, and Tess Dickin.
And now we're going to have the Ellwood City Lady Wolverines. Starting off is number 11, Lena Lucarelli, the sophomore. Number 2, she's a senior guard, 424 points in her career, Caitlin Kreitzer. Number 21, senior forward, 5'9", 582 points. Number 21, Delaney Sturgeon. And senior guard, number 23, 945 points in her career, Kayla Jones, and rounded out with senior Elsie Sturgeon, averaging 5.8 points per game. Number 32, Miss Elsie Sturgeon. Head coach Chris Wise. Assistant coach Gary Rosansky, Gary Karkey, the Jones, and Emily Kamek.
Yep, last time out, these two teams played in a first half that was very low scoring, 21-13 halftime lead in favor of OLSH. And then after that, a second half, to say the least, OLSH went on a tear from underneath the hoop, 12 for 17 underneath to give them 49-21 victory, scoring 22 points in that third quarter. A big victory nonetheless, one of the first section games of the season. In that game, they shot over 500%, so we'll see. It's about underneath the hoop tonight, I believe. We'll see if the three-point shot comes into play.
Well, keep an eye on number 22. We'll go back to playoffs last year because the OLSH Chargers took these girls out in that first round, a very, probably the most competitive game in the first round matchups that day. And keep an eye on 22. Claudia Irillo, she's pretty good. Okay, possession taken there by Ellwood City. I think Ellwood City, you just cannot get behind the 8 ball in this game.
Yep, Ellwood in their white jerseys. Going from
underneath
left to right.
there to Lucarelli. Going to kick it back out to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie surveys. Caitlin Kreitzer out to Kayla Jones. Kayla out there to Delaney. Delaney wants to get down that baseline. Throws it all the way across to friend Caitlin Kreitzer. Kreitzer, awkward shot. Delaney gets the rebound, puts it up. Reverse layup, up and in. Oh, pretty for Delaney Sturgeon, and a nice pass. Well, we'll call it a shot by Caitlin Kreitzer, but it ended up being a pass. Here we go, the aforementioned Irulo. Bounces around there.
Looks like Ellwood City is going to fall into a 2-3 zone.
There's the three. It's long. Oh, no one there to put up the rebound. Where are we at, girls?
Wow.
As that was number 14, Leah Parker, with the first points of the game. Got to help her. Over to back. She put that foot on the line. The right call. Sometimes it is a game of inches, and that time it got him. So inbounding now is Sarah Dashner. Gets it in to Parker. Now Dashner kicks it around there, launches up the three, in another rim, don't go. Another offensive rebound. That three is good by number 11, Sarah Dashner. They've taken 3 shots in the game so far, 4 shots, and 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
Yep, and that's what we said. They kind of trade the 3s for the 2s, and they're okay with doing it.
Yep. Caitlin Kreitzer, stop, pick Elsie Sturgeon from the foul line, puts it up, in and out of the rim, don't go. Who ends up with it? They're going to get Elsie Sturgeon with the reach-in foul. I think she was trying to go to work the old possession arrow trick, but unable to do so. So Elsie Sturgeon, her first, team's first. They got to protect this 3-point shot because they're just coming down. It's almost like they're set play right now for OLSH.
And on the flip side, you have to have that backside rebound.
Yes,
it has
you
been
do.
open several times.
No one's been in there. A lot of movement here by OLSH. Delaney almost got a fingertip on it, puts it up, does not go, and off the backboard, that's going to be Ellwood City ball.
So Wolverines get lucky there. They're going to get the ball back. Yeah, the Chargers wearing their purple, white, yellow pinstripes, going from right to left. The Chargers.
Here's Delaney going to get down the lane, kicks it out there to Lena, and she keeps it alive. Who ends up with it is Irulo. Down the court she comes, passes underneath. She's wide open. Shot don't go. Delaney with the rebound. And she's going to get a blocking foul, and that's nice to see if you're an Ellwood City fan, an early foul on Irulo. But that is a deep bench over there on OLSH. 2, 4, 6, 7 jerseys sitting there on the bench. So Irulo gets her first foul.
And one of the things that we were going to talk about with the Chargers, they will do full court press the entire game.
Yes.
Not a trap.
No,
but they
not
will
a trap,
do press.
but there's going to be somebody on the person bringing the ball up, and it causes disruption, and you get a turnover just like that. 5-2 early goings here at the 5:41 mark. Here's inbounded, gets it in to Scheller Gallagher. Now back into the hands of Dashner. Throws it all the way across court, goes down there. Delaney with the block, gets it to Kayla Jones, throws it down there. Gosh, where do you do that? Irulo underneath, Elsie there to block it. Kicks it out. A lot of good ball movement here. Out for the three by number 11. It's off the backboard. Don't kill. Gets the put up and rebound. And Scheller Gallagher gets in there for the rebound. And just like that, it's 7-2. 30-second timeout for Ellwood City.
Yep. Turnovers coming into play right off the bat. 4 turnovers basically on 5 possessions. And yes, you scored 2 points, but the other 4 were all turnovers, and it's led the points and back-to-back 3-pointers basically.
I think the Wolverines are kind of lucky that them 4 turnovers have only turned into 5 points.
And those 3-pointers may not have fallen, but again, the backside rebound, a nice putback. I mean, Emily Gallagher just left wide open underneath the hoop. Nobody's there. It's an easy, just hit it off the backboard, bounce it in.
Right. And now it's set up nicely. Delaney got the block she was looking for, and then it was tipped out.
And that's why the OLSH Chargers are listed as the 5th-ranked team in Whipples. You guard the 3, you're going to get beat up from down low, and vice versa.
Right. Inbounding, gets it to Kayla Jones. Got the press going here. Kicks it out of there to Delaney. Wants to go to cousin Elsie. Gets it to Elsie. Picked up the dribble. She needs some. Got it stolen by number 24, Garner. And here they come, OLSH the other way. Another turnover by the Wolverines. Sheller Gallagher. Now, once got a block tip there by Kara, but it goes into Irulo. And going to be last touch as Elsie Sturgeon gave chase.
Yeah, good active hands by Elsie, but unfortunately out of bounds. But again, that baseline has been tough. They've kind of sealed it off that time. Got a little bit lucky.
So kicks it out there. Going to just put it up in and out of the rim. And it does go through. Man, the ball's bouncing good for them tonight. Parker gets the shot. Now Elsie Sturgeon gets it in the hands of Caitlin Kreitzer. Kreitzer going to go down the lane, puts it up, scoops it high off the glass. She gets a bucket. It's 9-4. I think you got to attack, Brad.
Yes.
We've seen that. Their 4 points they've scored have just been that. There's a steal. It's Caitlin Kreitzer. Slow it down. Tries to put it up. Oh, going to get the and one. Don't listen to me. And a great play by Caitlin Kreitzer. Going to get the chance for the and one. That foul is going to be on number 11, Deschner, her first, team second. So Caitlin Kreitzer, just like that, we weren't talking too long ago. It was 9-2, the opportunity to get her to 9-7. Caitlin Kreitzer at the line, first shot off the back of the rim, don't go. And Delaney Sturgeon was doing a volleyball impersonation and tried using official Barker's face as a backstop. So out of bounds. Number 2 checked in. Elizabeth Gallick for the Chargers. Bounce pass underneath. Don't call it travel. There's Gallick back out top of the key. Goes way underneath. She was left open. Tries to roll around there high. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a sky hook. Woo-hoo.
Yes.
Wow. That shot there was good by Gardner.
There's got to help her. And gets it. Bounce pass right into the arms of Garner. Here comes Gallick, the senior guard, 5'3". Pretty good ball handler, it appears. Bounce pass underneath. And that shot don't go. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound. Got her head up, wanting to come the other way. Passes it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin now gets the dribble. Does it out there to Kayla Jones. Going to launch up a three. In and out of the rim. Don't go. Nice rebound there by Leah Parker of OLSH. Here comes Gallick. Runner other way. A lot of running here going on so far tonight. Underneath there. Delaney gets blocked. And Gallick with the shot. Don't get it to go. And Gallick with a long rebound, not giving up, throws the pass, and that one's going to be out of bounds. A turnover for the Chargers.
Only the second turnover so far in the early going for the Chargers. But you just get that weird feeling here, 11-6. This can go either way with 2:56 in the first.
Need a little bit of a run here by the Wolverines.
Yes, they do.
Underneath to Delaney.
That's
Wants to drive down the lane, kicks it out there to Leah off the back. And through the hands of Delaney, and who gets it, number 14, Leah Parker. Now coming the other way is Gallick. Gets it across the timeline. To something to take note, Brad. Lena Lucarelli's doing a pretty good job on Iarello to this point of the game. Kicks it out there, goes underneath, and going to get a hand on the wrist on number. It's on Kayla Jones. Her first, team second. So both teams just with 2 fouls with 2:27 remaining. So here's the inbound. Bounce pass underneath. She got wide open. Down the lane went Garner, and she gets her first points of the contest. Now Kayla Jones dribbles down here, wants to get down that baseline. Bounce pass, and off the foot of Arillo as she was trying to pass it to Lena Lucarelli. So Wolverines now will be inbounding. Just 6 points for the Wolverines, 13. Bounce pass, got to get it in to Delaney. Bounce pass to Caitlin Kreitzer. She's going to go line to shoot 2. And I think that's going to be the second foul on Arillo. And it is. So
team foul.
Now Caitlin Kreitzer going to go to the line. Her first attempt. is hard off the back of the rim. Yep, 22 is going to check out now with them 2 fouls. Arulo, and did you catch, was that 13?
13, yes, sir.
Cameron Hummel, the junior, 5'3". Shot is good by Caitlin Kreitzer. So here comes Gallick. Up the court into the hands of Deschner. Now back out to Parker. She wants to drive down the lane. Met some resistance there. Picked up and shot. Man, they can shoot. They just can shoot the ball, Brad.
Yep.
Deschner gets about a 12-footer into the hands of Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin wants to get down the lane. Puts it through, puts it up high off the glass. Delaney almost had to rebound. But who ends up with it? Number 14, Parker. Tic-tac-toe, puts it up and doesn't get it to go. Delaney gets that rebound, rips it out of the girl's hands, passes it, lob pass to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin coming the other way. Pushes it out there to Kayla Jones, launching up the 3. In and out of the rim, does not go. Coming the other way is Hummel, who just came in off the bench. Puts it up and going to get fouled. Shot don't go, but going to get a foul on Kayla Jones. Her first, now the team's third. That's Kayla's second, I beg your pardon. So now Hummel's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot off the back of the rim does not go. Kara Kreitzer's going to check in for Lena Lucarelli. And number 15 comes in for the first time in the game, Annabeth Grayson. Second shot coming. It's good, nothing but net. 16-7. Now Elsie Sturgeon gets over the timeline. Over to Delaney. Fakes a 3. Wants to get down the lane. Dribbles around there. Kicks it back out to Kayla Jones. Got tipped a little bit. Now Kayla punches up a 3. Does not go. Kara Kreitzer, who came in off the bench, got that offensive rebound, and she's going to go to the foul line to shoot 2. She was fouled as she went up to make the shot. Foul's going to be on number 15, Annabeth Grayson, her first, team's 4th, with 1 minute left to play here. First shot by Kara Kreitzer. It is good.
And I tell you what, that's great. You wouldn't say this with the number of shots, but the number of shots that have fallen. Kara Kreitzer shooting over 85% from the free throw line. So
Shea Trombetta now checking in, the sophomore.
And of course,
gets it, and Elsie Sturgeon gets the rebound, puts it up, doesn't get fouled, kicks it out there. That rebound was by number 10, Trombetta, who just came in off the bench.
Jaden Olwine also checked in for the Wolverines.
There's a shot in and out of the rim, don't go. Delaney Sturgeon with another rebound, got her head up, wants to drive down there, loses the handle of the ball. Body's flying all over the place. And I finally call a jump ball as Delaney and Caitlin, I need to send you that video of them two crashing at the last game. We missed it. Possession arrow in favor of the OLSH Chargers at 35 seconds left remaining here. Gallick was not a starter, but running a point here. Meets some resistance there by Caitlin Kreitzer. Kicks it back out there to Hummel. Hummel guarded by Kara Kreitzer. Jaden Allwine out there. Caitlin Kreitzer was trying to go for the ball, and she's going to get called for the foul. Her first. It's now the team's 4th. Both teams with 4 fouls here in this first period of play. So gets the ball into Gallick. Gallick now dribbling around there. Guarded by Kreitzer. Dribbles, makes a nice move there. Kicks it out to number 11. Going to launch up a 3. It's short, does not go. Caitlin Kreitzer with the rebound. And the clock strikes 0. Some of the Ellwood faithful there were kind of hoping for a foul there as Caitlin Kreitzer got that rebound, but to no avail. So at the end of 1, it's in favor of the OLSH Chargers, doubling up the Wolverines 16-7. 8.
Yeah, and the storyline in this first quarter, Thad, it's just been underneath the hoop, rebound buckets. The three not necessarily falling for OLSH. They do make one. They're 1 of 5 in that first quarter. But when you make about 5 different layups underneath the hoop, that'll help you kind of propel to an 8-point lead. On the flip side, Ellwood not shooting very well. 0 for 3 from the three-point land and sitting there at 3 for 8 under the 2-point line, field goal area. You're not making a lot of shots and you're turning the ball over. They also had 6 turnovers in that first quarter, and they got to figure it out here sooner than later because you don't want to get behind double digits early going.
No, you don't. This OLSH team, they're pretty good. They're top of the section for a reason.
Yep. And again, they're ranked 5th in WPIAL. They've kind of taken a little bit of a fall there. That's also because there was a couple upsets there on the other side of section play that teams are doing pretty good in other sections. They're already in double-digit wins as well. So, but don't look past OLSH. There's only one team out there that is just lights out, and that Shady Side Academy team.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
boy.
what you hear all about.
Oh boy.
So, possession there in favor of Ellwood City. Gets it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Dangerous play. Oh, on the ground, they're going to timeout. Oh, God. Well, timeout 5 seconds into the period.
Yeah, unfortunately for
Maybe
Ellwood.
not the way you want to draw it up.
Well, for Ellwood, you have to have more than just one person to the ball.
Right, right.
You got to be. It's active hand night, and you got to figure it out.
Right. Yeah, that's
So
keep the heads in the game.
So again, folks, you can check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. You can check us out on YouTube, www.ecwolverines.com. Tomorrow's game for the boys is not live streamed by Ellwood City Sports. It's at Freedom. Freedom is supposed to have it on NFHS Network, which means you have to have a paid subscription. Also, good luck if they do stream it because it's hit and miss. So we'll be there, though, to cover the quarter-by-quarter scores and obviously get you the stats and results and standings at the end of the evening.
So after that timeout, Ellwood City will be inbounding from the other side of the court. And throws it down there to Caitlin Kreitzer. So Caitlin gets it across the timeline. And is that a travel?
No,
carry.
They called carry, yep.
Carry. She went down there and made a little miss. So another turnover for the Wolverines. And now Gallick brings it up the court. Throws it out there. As Deschner passes back to Gallick. No look pass out to Deschner for 3. Drains it. It's good. She's 2 for 5 from 3-point land. She's not afraid to shoot it. Now to Caitlin Kreitzer. Out to Delaney. She wants to get on the 3 parade. Air Biscuit does not go. And give chase was Kara Kreitzer. And it is off her fingertips, out of bounds.
We said it, Thad, last time out, Ellwood City did not shoot well from the 3-point land. They were 0 for 8, and they're picking up where they left off. Now 0 for 4.
So now Gallick bringing up the court with that double-digit lead we talked about, Brad. OLSH with an 11-point lead. Kicks it around there to Gallick. They're just waiting for their shot. Bounce pass underneath. Gets it put up. And kicks it back out there. Deschner for 3, and she drains it. Wow. She just standing back there. She's got 11 of their 22 points. Here comes Kayla Jones. Gets it stolen right away from her by Grayson. Coming the other way. Here goes Hummel. Puts it up and in. Wow. 24-8. Here comes, look down the court. Why do you throw it backwards? Now, Caitlin Kreitzer. I'm sorry. It's like they're afraid to dribble through somebody. Caitlin Kreitzer now. Throws it out there to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie goes to Delaney underneath. Bounces it out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Pretty move there as Elsie Sturgeon passed to Delaney Sturgeon. There's going to be a shot, and it's good. They just don't miss.
Nope.
Trombetta. We're about 14 feet. Bounce pass Kreitzer to Kayla Jones. Now Kayla Jones underneath to Delaney. Bounces out there to Caitlin Kreitzer for three. It's good. Count it. Caitlin with 10 of the Wolverines, 13 points.
Yeah, making things happen on offense.
Here comes Gallick. Out to Deschner. Deschner almost got stolen there by Delaney, but who ends up with it? Grayson. Here Deschner again. Oh, she is human. She did miss. Kara Kreitzer with the rebound. Gets in the hands of sister Caitlin. Caitlin bounced down the lane, puts up the shot, and they're falling for Caitlin right now. She's got 12. A nice shot by Caitlin. Here come the Chargers the other way. Still an 11-point lead. A little bit of a run here by a 4-0 run. And a timeout taken by the OLSH Chargers, leading 26-15. Was that a full timeout?
We're going to find out here. 30 second timeout.
Hey, Brad, coming up here on the 28th, Tuesday, January 28th, the 7th to 12th grade art show right there in the Lincoln High School cafeteria. Admission is free. Light refreshments will be served. So mark that on your calendar, folks. Tuesday, January 28th from 4 to 6 p.m. See a lot of the artwork of our 7th to 12th graders here at the high school in the cafeteria. Should be a free night, and come on out and support the students of our school with a little more artistic value than obviously I have.
Well,
which isn't much.
I'll give you credit right now. I'm just drawing a bunch of circles and dots and filling in circles. So
yeah, you're not having too hard a time because there's very open. They just are not missing shots.
Yeah, they shot pretty good last time. We said over 500% from the field goal line. And I tell you what, you can look at it, Thad. That paper shows that's happening again.
Yep, Jaden Allwine checking in for Kayla Jones. So now Deschner with the ball. Dribbling around there. Goes it, that's going to be thrown away. So a rare turnover by OLSH.
Yeah, just the third in this first half.
So Kayla Jones checks back in for Allwine.
Yep, some offense for defense here.
Now with the inbound, hands to Kayla Jones, in the hands of Elsie. Bounce pass there to Caitlin Kreitzer. Kicks it out there to Delaney. Fakes the three. She wants to drive down the lane, puts it up and count it. It's good. Drive to the hoop and good things happen. Wolverines cut the lead to 9, 26-17. Up over the timeline is Deschner. Throws it down underneath. She got behind things, and it's going to be, blocked.
A little push.
It's going to be a foul, and it depends which person they're going to call it on. Caitlin Kreitzer, that's going to be her second, team's first here at the 4:20 mark. And Leah Parker, the junior, scored 9 points in the last game. She gets one there, making that first free throw. She's got 7 so far tonight. Second shot by Parker. Rattles the rim, and it is good. Now, quickly getting it inbounds. Throws it out there to Kayla Jones. Jones to Caitlin Kreitzer. She wants to go down the lane, meets some resistance, pulls it back out, try to get a set-up play. Pass it. Oh, out of the outstretched arms of Delaney. Ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover. And now Jaden Allwine going to come in for Kayla Jones.
And then number 2, Gallick will come back in for Deschner. Good start. Or actually, no, Deschner's just checking it in. My apologies. I wondered.
She was doing the inbound.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who went off. It'd be hard to pull Deschner right now the way she's shooting threes.
Absolutely.
Gallick goes down the lane.
Nice
passes
look.
it out there to Deschner. She doesn't take the shot. This time gets in the hands of Gallagher. Now back out to Deschner. Tries to go underneath. Who ends up with the ball? Delaney Sturgeon. Delaney got her head up. She's going to drive it the whole way. Kicks it out there to Caitlin Kreitzer for 3. Drains it. It's good. Caitlin Kreitzer having a half. Got 15 of the Wolverines' 20 points. And a nice, that time, give Delaney some credit for beating that resistance, knowing to throw it back out.
In fact, it took a while, but we're back down to single digits again.
Yes, we are.
Just 8.
Goes it around there as Gallagher hands it to Deschner. Underneath. Turnaround jump. How do they fall like that?
You just can't get that entry pass in like that. Can't let it happen.
Yep, that's one of the issues. You're exactly right, Brad. 10-point lead, 30-20. Wow. Gets it out there to Jaden Allwine. Off her fingertips. Into the hands of Leah Parker. Pulls it up. Down the lane. Goes up. And puts it up over top. And 24, Lola Gardner gets the easy bucket. Here comes Kreitzer. Now to Delaney. Delaney wants to dribble. She's going to go down the lane. Kicks it out there to Jaden Allwine. Launches up a three. Back. Does not go. And touched by Sarah Deschner, goes out of bounds. So Kayla Jones going to check back in for Jaden Allwine. So now Caitlin Kreitzer going to inbound. And to find someone to go to, and finds Elsie Sturgeon all the way out there. Goes underneath and through the wickets of Caitlin in the hands of Gallick. Tipped there by Delaney Sturgeon. Now back out to Deschner. Deschner gives direction. Looks to Coach Eckel for direction. Kicks it out there. Gallagher now out to Deschner. Elsie Sturgeon all over her, not wanting to give her that free three-pointer. She's made 3 of them here so far. Dribbling around. Now out to Gallick. Bounce pass underneath, and who ends up with it? Going to travel. Delaney and Caitlin Kreitzer of Ellwood City were kind of in there to bottle things up and force the travel. Now Kayla Jones. Bounce pass back. Caitlin Kreitzer now to Delaney. Will she go down the lane? Puts it up, and it was no foul called. A few students that are here seem to think there should have been, but it goes out of bounds off of the Chargers. Under Kayla Jones. Jones underneath pass to Caitlin Kreitzer in front of the rim. Don't go. Rebound there by Gallagher. Coming the other way is Gallick. No look pass to Parker. Now back out to Deschner for 3. Oh, she misses it. Caitlin Kreitzer with the rebound. Head up. Throw it down the court. Well, maybe not that way. Intercepted by Leah Parker. Indecisiveness gets you every time. Parker tried to pass underneath, and it goes out of bounds. Minute 25 remaining. As the Wolverines will inbound. Fast-moving game here, isn't it?
Yes.
Caitlin Kreitzer now to Delaney. Delaney in the center. She looks over her shoulder, makes sure no one's coming. Goes over there, back out to Caitlin. Caitlin, top of the key. Needs some resistance there by Gallick. Gets her pocket pick, and it's going to be, and it goes back to the backboard. Shot don't go. It's number 12. Didn't have much you can do with that. Gallagher just kind of launched it up there. So here comes Elsie Sturgeon bringing it up. Tries passing it. And another turnover. And here's Parker now with it to Deschner. Dribbles around there. Kicks it out there to Gallagher. And we got a foul away from the ball.
Foul on Ellwood City, number 23, Kayla Jones. Her third team second.
I say that Kayla Jones is sitting there now with 3 fouls. Team second with 46 seconds remaining. Now trying to inbound. Gets in the hands of Gallick. Looks up at the clock. 40 seconds remaining. Deschner now with the ball. Now a little pitch and catch out. Far away. Oh, Gallick goes down and gets the travel call. As Caitlin Kreitzer was closing, Gallick had the lane she was looking for. Pretty much wide open, but the speedy Caitlin Kreitzer. Now in the hands of Delaney Sturgeon. Thank you. Gets it over the timeline. Kicks it out there to Jaden Allwine. No look pass to Elsie Sturgeon. Kicks it back to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin goes down the lane, puts it up, kiss the glass. She's got 17, are you kidding me, of the 22 Wolverine points. Now, here comes Gallick, 9 seconds. Everyone around there. So you get the hands up. Throws it up, does not go. Jaden Allwine gets the rebound as the buzzer blows. Wolverines 32, down 32 to 22. Actually, they played them pretty close in that second period, 16 to 14. But that 8-point lead in that first period of play got the Wolverines find themselves down by 10, 32 to 22. All Caitlin Kreitzer here. Drive to the hoop and good things happen. She does have a three, I do believe. 2 threes. So with that, Wolverines find themselves down 32 to 22.
All right, folks, we'll take a timeout here. 10-point lead for the Chargers. We'll come back. We'll kind of do some stats here, compare some stats from the previous game, and then we'll preview tomorrow's game here on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back. Halftime here. Chargers up 32-22. About 5 minutes left here at halftime. We're just going to go through some quick stats here. Leading charge for the Wolverines tonight, Caitlin Kreitzer. Have a day. 17 points in that first half. Just got to get it repeated. Give me another 17. I'll take the 34 in this style of games being played. 17 for Kreitzer, 4 for Delaney Sturgeon. She's got 5 rebounds and 3 assists to go along with it. And the last score is Kara Kreitzer. She's got the 1 for 2 on the free throws. That's pretty much it. Wolverines had 14 turnovers in that first half, along with 6 fouls. The only one that's in foul trouble is Kayla Jones. She's got 3. Caitlin Kreitzer's got 2 of those 6 fouls. Shooting-wise, Wolverines not bad. 9 of 20. That's almost 50%. That's easy math. But unfortunately, folks, when you shoot the ball only 20 times, there's the downfall. On the flip side for the Chargers, they got 2 in double figures already. Sarah Deichner with 11, Leah Parker with 10, Scheller Gallagher with 2, and Gardner with 4, Kummel with 3, and Trombetta with 2 coming off the bench. So 5 bench points compared to 1. But the big difference is underneath the hoop, 10 for 18 are the Chargers from the 2-point line, and of those 10, about 7 of them were just put back rebound on offense. They only have 11 rebounds, but the flip side is you're 13 of 28 from the field, shooting almost 50%. You shoot an extra 8 shots. Well, do the quick math. 8 shots, that's about 16 points, and that is why the Chargers are up by 10. So, folks, we'll take a timeout here. About 3.5 minutes left before the second half here on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back to your third quarter. About ready to begin here. Chargers up by 10. The shots underneath the hoop have been falling. On the flip side, Wolverines 14 turnovers, and 10 of those 14 turnovers went for sequential buckets. by the Chargers.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sequential.
it's a big number. Yeah, you like
Big
that.
word.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen, we may have had a fit day, but people had to be in class session today.
Wow. That's impressive. Now I got to go look up what it means.
Sequential.
So,
Getting all math nerdy 101 here on a Thursday night.
yes.
I like that. Yes.
So
right.
possession arrow in favor of OLSH.
Yep.
We'll see number 22, Claudia Arullo. She had 2 early fouls there in that game in the first half. Didn't see her much after that. Should we want to featured players? Gets into her hands, throws it out there, almost out of bounds, but it's saved. Gets her trapped, but hands out there to Garner. Garner back over to Parker. Looks like the original starting 5. And there's Deschner for 3. It's good.
Why not?
You know, you come in after warm-ups, feed your hot hand.
Left wide open.
Yep. Here comes Caitlin Kreitzer. Meets some resistance. Tries to throw it underneath. Oh, tell her. Stolen there by Deschner. Coming the other way. And this third period has not been kind to the Wolverines.
No, all season long.
Kara Kreitzer out there in the place of Lena Lucarelli. Irillo underneath there. Puts it up high off the glass. Doesn't get it to go. And 14 got the rebound. Leah Parker. There's a shot. Doesn't go. There's Caitlin Kreitzer with the rebound. Head up. Going to go down the court. Euro step. Puts it up. Shot don't go. First half that went. Rebounded there by Gallagher. Gallagher, long touchdown pass. And she tried to save it, but her foot was on the line when she tried to throw it over back in. So Wolverines now. Maybe take off the press here a little bit to just keep that one person back. We'll see that a lot. We saw that a lot in the first time we played them. Let the defense get back and set. Caitlin Kreitzer looks, throws it right into the hands of Arillo. Here she comes the other way. It's down to the baseline. Nice defense there by Caitlin Kreitzer to make her throw it back out. That's almost dangerous with Deschner out there. Arillo underneath, puts it up. Shot don't go. Rebound by Delaney Sturgeon. Delaney coming the other way. Wolverines down by 13. Gets in the hands of Kreitzer. Kreitzer goes to the right side. Finds Elsie Sturgeon. Delaney wants to go underneath, and it was tipped out of bounds by Deschner. No, I beg your pardon. That was tipped out of bounds by Lola Gardner. Now Kara Kreitzer will be inbounding. Gets it into Delaney. Bounce pass underneath to Kara Kreitzer. Through the hands of Caitlin Kreitzer. Arillo ends up with the ball. She's off to the races. No one's going to catch her. Shot goes. Throws it inbounds to Kayla Jones. Jones, now Elsie Sturgeon gets it up there. Throws it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Kreitzer goes down the lane, puts up the shot. It's good. The other 4 players for Ellwood City need to see what Caitlin Kreitzer's doing and drive to the hoop once. 37-24. Here comes Earlo. Down there, blocks that ball as it goes out of bounds. So Ellwood needs someone there to inbound it. Oh no, OLSH does, I'm sorry. So Deschner's there to inbound. A little circular motion there, and Caitlin Kreitzer tried to get to steal, but kept alive. Then he starts to try to kicks it back out to the number 14. She puts up the 3, nothing but net. Leah Parker, she's got 13 points.
Wow.
40-24, 30-second timeout. OLSH.
OLSH.
Okay, folks, don't forget, boys will be traveling to Freedom tomorrow night. Brad will have all the stats from that game for you.
Yep, and then some big games coming into play. I know wrestling's at the Burgettstown tournament over the weekend, but next week, Monday, Tuesday, back-to-back nights at Riverside. The Rivell Cup girls on Monday, and then the boys.
Girls are here.
Yes, you're right. My apologies. I had it flip-flop.
Yeah, we played them once already there. So
Both
you a
are
week
away.
off? You're a
Both
week
are
off.
away.
Yeah, no.
You're a week off. It's not Riverside.
Our counter.
I can
I would
guarantee you
say
we play
the
Riverside
link
here.
the link
I don't care
says
what the
both
link
are
says.
away.
We played
I know.
Riverside there
I know,
once.
but the calendar's wrong then.
So,
Unfortunately, the calendar is not in our. That's not in our possession.
okay.
So unfortunately, the department has it wrong because it is
Okay.
listed at Riverside. I now that you said it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
So, inbounding pass, Kayla Jones. Well, bounce to Elsie Sturgeon. Wants to go down the lane, puts a shot up, and she's going to be fouled. Going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on number 15, Leah Parker. Or 14, I beg your pardon. Her first, team's first, as Elsie Sturgeon sits at the line. First shot off the back of the rim does not go. Second shot by Elsie. Off the side of the rim does not go. Rebounded there by Deschner. Now quickly coming up the court. Almost tipped there by Delaney, but gets in the hands of number 12, Gallagher. Throws it out there to Deschner. Irillo with the ball, surveys. Throws it underneath. Dribbles out, throws it back out. There's a 3 off the back of the rim. Don't go. Kayla Jones with the rebound. Hands it out there to Caitlin Kreitzer. Bounce pass underneath to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie puts it up and in. A nice assist for Caitlin Kreitzer. Here comes Arillo. Quickly down the court. Throws it back out. Fakes a 3. Throws underneath. Puts it up, and she's going to be... Oh, travel. Travel by OLSH, so they have a turnover. And here comes Caitlin Kreitzer, looking to Coach Wise for direction. Throws it out there to Kayla Jones. Jones out to Elsie. Elsie wanted to go underneath the Delaney, but was well covered. Kayla Jones now. A little step back. Now to Elsie. Going to kick it back out there to Delaney. Lost the handle, but gets it back. She drives down the lane, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. Go to the hoop. Good things happen.
Whew. And you could hear that one up here. Wow, that
Yes.
was loud.
It was loud. So Delaney going to go to the line. First time for her.
We call that a really good high five.
Yes. So fouls on number 11, Deschner. Her second, team second.
And if there's one thing that maybe Ellwood can do to crawl back into it,
First shot by Delaney is good. She's got 5.
is fouls and free throws.
Yep. As 12 is going to take a seat, Gallagher and Gallick is going to check back in. Delaney's second shot is off the side of the rim, does not go. Here they come the other way. Deschner throws it out there to Arillo. Back to Deschner, back to Arillo. Let's get down that baseline. Trying to pass underneath, stolen there by Delaney. Got her head up, going to take it down there. Pulls up the jump shot, count it, it's good. Wolverines climbing back in, are down by 11 now. I think the most they were down was, 14, 16? 3:10 remaining. Gets it out there now. Deschner, you don't want to leave her open. Arillo going to launch up a 3. Wow. She literally just turned and shot that.
Oh, man.
That's how you stop. A good run by the Wolverines. Has answered that with a 3. Here's Kreitzer. Wants to go, got a lane to go down. Kicks it out there to Delaney. Delaney fakes the 3, kicks it back out. Oh, and tipped there by Arillo. She's going to go down and puts it up and in. And oh, how do you call a foul on that? She barely touched her. And sadly, that's going to be Caitlin Kreitzer's 3rd foul. Team's first. So to complete the end one, and just like that, that leads back up to 16. Number 15 is going to check back in. Annabeth Grayson, as number 24, Lola Garner, is going to take some time on the bench. Here's Arillo. And she does complete the end one. Now, Inbounding the ball, throws it down there to Delaney, kicks it to Kara Kreitzer. Kara Kreitzer now to Delaney. Back to Kayla Jones. Jones out. Trying to drive to the hoop, but there comes Caitlin Kreitzer. Loses the handle of the ball. Stolen there by Gallick. Another turnover by the Wolverines. Here comes Gallick into the hands of Parker. A lot of here's Arillo again for three. She misses one. And Gallick with the steal was tipped there by Delaney. Puts it around, and instead of calling a travel, they call the foul. Going to be on number 25, Kara Kreitzer, her first, team second. Was not a shooting foul. So now inbounding will be Deschner. Goes it deep out there to Arillo. Surveys, long pass over to Deschner. Luckily, Kara Kreitzer was there to cover. Oh, a stall there by Elsie Sturgeon. Throws it down there for Kayla Jones. She's going to put it up, and off the side of the rim, does not go. Elsie Sturgeon gave chase. And they're going to say Ellwood City ball.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to say that I believe Deschner maybe blocked that shot and it hit bounce. Out of bounds
before Elsie. I thought it was maybe off of Elsie, but them guys down there had a little better view of it than we did. Number 14 is going to check out. Lola Parker, and Shea Trombetta is going to check back in. Needs to get it inbounded, and who ends up with it? It's on the ground, rolling around. Gallick ends up with the ball to Arillo. She misses the shot. Caitlin Kreitzer gets the rebound, coming the other way. Kreitzer going to dribble down there, gets to the baseline, and she's going to be pushed. So making something happen there with the fast move and Caitlin Kreitzer. Number 15, Annabeth Grayson's going to pick up her second foul, team's third. Here, Kara Kreitzer now gets it in to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie going to drive, puts it up, high off the glass, doesn't get it to go. Rebound there by Grayson. Here comes Arillo. She looks around. No one's following her. She's going to get down her dribble. Going to set up. Foot was on the line. Puts it up. Shot don't go. Elsie Sturgeon with the rebound. Needs some resistance. Needs some help. Gets it in the hands of Kara Kreitzer. Kara now with the ball in the hands of Kayla Jones. Jones now. Dribbles around. Once you get down lane, puts it up and gets the shot to go. Kayla Jones gets her first points of the night. Here comes Arillo, leading the point. Throws it out there. Deschner. Now to Arillo. Throws it down there underneath. Nice defense by Caitlin Kreitzer. Gets the steal. Now coming the other way. Throws it down there to Kayla Jones. Puts up the 14-footer. Nothing but net. It's good. So 40 seconds remaining here. OLSH up 46-33. Throws it out there. There's number 10 going to take a three, and it's good. Trombetta. She gets her fifth point of the night. Now Kara Kreitzer throws it to Kayla Jones. Jones dribbles through that and try to drive to the hoop. Puts it up off the backboard. Does not go. Rebound there by Deschner. In the hands of Arillo. She's going to hold 9 seconds remaining. Meets some resistance. Delaney pushes it away. Now back to Arillo. Wants to drive down the lane. Puts it up off the front of the rim. Does not go. So at the end of three, it's 49-33. Outscored in that frame 17-11.
Big movement there by Arillo. She's she was held in check in that first half with 0 points, and she has come on, and 8 points is part of that 17-point run there. And the difference is 6, and you continue to build that lead. On the flip side, Caitlin Kreitzer just picking up where she left off. She's got 19. Yes, it's only 2 points in the second half, but she's been making a couple things happen, a couple defensive rebounds, a couple assists. But it's hard to ask. I know it's hard to ask, but you need more.
The sense of urgency just
Yes.
isn't there for the Lady Wolverines.
Yep.
I'm just going to be blunt. You know, it's is just not there.
Yep, and again, on those standings on the screen, last night Riverside defeated Mohawk. That was an extra game that they play with the offset. With there being 8 teams, you play 7, it's offset by a game. Riverside, with that victory over Mohawk, you've got New Brighton, Stowe Rocks, and Mohawks. The Warriors kind of looking on the outside in with a 2-6 record already. The window's shortening, and if you're Ellwood City, you want to play well down the stretch, whether this be a win or a loss. You want to play well because there are winnable games in the next 2 weeks that you have to win to kind of guarantee playoffs.
So Wolverine possession arrow facing them. Inbound. Caitlin Kreitzer gets the ball. Now out to Kayla Jones. Jones over to Elsie Sturgeon. Looks, Caitlin Kreitzer. Trying to dribble through it. Throws it out there and stolen by Arillo, and she's going to get the easy layup. She don't, well, she, I jinxed her, but she follows the shot, gets her on rebound, sends up an air ball. Who gets the rebound was Deichner. Now 13 checked back in, Cameron Hummel. She's dribbling the ball, throws it Arillo. Far pass to Gallick. Gallick kicks it out there to Trombetta. She'll shoot to 3, don't worry about that. There's a steal by Kayla Jones. Down the court she comes, puts it up. Off the side of the rim, does not go. Arillo with the rebound. Here come the Chargers. Now they're just going to wait to take their shot. Up by 16. There's Arillo. It's in the Gallick. Bounce pass. Taken there, Arillo going to launch up the 3, off the side of the rim, don't go. And who gets the rebound? Gallick tips it back to Hummel. Gallick going to launch up a 3, doesn't get it to go. Kara Kreitzer with the rebound, coming the other way is Kara. Puts it down, puts a step up, runs into somebody, and shot don't go. Gallick ends up with the ball, coming the other way. Coach Eckerl just says, girls, slow it down a little bit. Let us get that set play we're looking for. Guarded there and tipped by Delaney Sturgeon out of bounds. Lena Lucarelli going to check in for Kara Kreitzer. Hummel inbounding. In the hands of Arillo. Guarded there by Delaney Sturgeon. Sheds her off to Kayla Jones. Now kicks it out there for 3. Nothing but net for number 13, Cameron Hummel. Man, they just make shots. They really do.
And if you look at it then, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 different individuals with a 3-pointer.
So Elsie Sturgeon gets fouled by number 15, Annabeth Grayson, her 3rd. Team's first. And now inbounding is Caitlin Kreitzer. Gets it to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie puts it up high off the glass. Elsie gets the bucket. Her 4th point of the night.
Honestly, that may have been the easiest bucket of the night for the Wolverines.
Right. Gallick loses the ball and get pressure there. Kayla Jones ends up with it. Goes down and gets called jump ball as Gallick got her hands on it. A good defensive play there. Possession arrow in favor
of OLSH.
Of OLSH. You have a 3-on-1 break and don't get a shot off.
Yep. That's unfortunately the game in a nutshell so far through 3.5 quarters.
Wholesale changes here. This possession arrow was placing for OLSH. Throws it out there. Lena Lucarelli checked back in. Underneath, tic-tac-toe, puts it up and in. A nice shot by number 14, Leah Parker. She's got 14 points tonight. Kayla Jones with the ball. Lena Lucarelli. Now gets the hands of Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie underneath to Delaney. Delaney puts up the floater shot, and off the side of the rim, does not go. Elsie Sturgeon fighting underneath. They're going to call jump ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of Ellwood City. That's the hustle of Elsie Sturgeon there. Getting the ball. Jaden Allwine's going to check in for Kayla Jones. Here's the inbound. Gets it out there to Elsie. Elsie, I like the quick hustle. Gonna scoot around there, and she's gonna be fouled. Go to the hoop. Good things can happen. Foul's gonna be on number 11. That's gonna be her third as Dish team. Far pass underneath there, throws it down right where they're supposed to be. Another jump ball as Elsie got her hands in there to stop that. We've seen that like 3 times in this game. We don't always see that where the would-be shooters going up and just get their hands on the ball. So possession arrow was in favor of the Chargers. Inbounding now is Gallagher. Deep pass out there to Irillo. Irillo. Bounce pass underneath. Guarded there. Goes off the foot of Delaney Sturgeon, out of bounds. So the Chargers will be inbounding once again. Throws it out there. Irillo quickly bounce pass back. Just quick passing. Stolen there by Elsie Sturgeon. Throws it down there to Caitlin Kreitzer. She's going to put it up and in. She's got 21 points. I do believe a season high for Caitlin. Throws it down there underneath the number 14. Shot doesn't go. And off the hands of Delaney Sturgeon. She was trying to get that rebound. So now inbounding is the Chargers. Throws it out there to Garner. There's Gallick with the ball. Now back to Deschner, who's sitting there with 3 fouls. Throws it around there. Garner back to Deschner. Throws it out there. Irillo. Throws it out. Gallick now doing some nice dribbling. No look pass. Gets it up there. And who ends up with it? Underneath. She's open, and a block by Delaney Sturgeon, and she gets the ball back. Dribbles down the court. Wants to take it the whole way. Oh, tried to pass. And went off of Delaney. I like the coast to coast. Had 2 blue shirts in front of her. And tried to pass it to cousin Elsie, and was not able to get the ball to her. So Irillo now dribbling. 15-point lead here as Gallick dribbles around. Irillo is up there, going to dribble down through that, and going to get a pushing foul on Caitlin Kreitzer. That's going to be her 4th foul. Team's first. So that's going to be Caitlin's 4th foul at the 3:15 mark. Inbounding, bounce pass underneath to Parker. Got tipped there, puts it up off the back of the rim. Don't go. Who ends up with it? Number 4, Elsie Sturgeon diving for it, and they're going to call jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. So Elsie Sturgeon going to bring it up the court. Guard there. She wants to drive. Kicks it out there to Jaden Allwine. Back to Caitlin Kreitzer. Gets blocked in the air. Jaden, good hustle. Gets it back. Tipped away there by Gallick. And going to be fouled was Caitlin Kreitzer. So Irillo gets her 3rd, team's 3rd. Throws it out there to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin passes to Delaney Sturgeon. Elsie drives down the lane, gets it stolen away from her. Arillo puts it down there. Guarded by Lena Lucarelli, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound, got her head up. Wants to dribble down the court. Little Euro step, turnaround jumper, puts it up. Count it, it's good. Need to do that in the first quarter, not the fourth. Here comes Arillo. Gallick now with the ball. Guarded there by Jaden Allwine. Picks it up there in the hand of Dracier. Underneath, wide open is Arillo. I say it all the time, Brad. If someone's double teamed, somebody's open. And that time, she was wide open. Lena Lucarelli with the ball. Throws it out there. Elsie Sturgeon now dribbling up the court. Picks it up out to Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin going to drive down the lane. Puts up the floater way short. Taken there by Deschner. You call that a rebound or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gallick now. Arillo. Guarded there. This little pitch and catch now. Minute 25 remaining. Up by 15. Dribbles down there. Kicks it back out to Gallick. Just going to try to kill some clock here. And the clock, I didn't think the clock was running. Now Gallick. Underneath. Now to Arillo. Underneath. Arillo puts it up, and she's going to be fouled.
Talk about efficiency. You take almost a minute and a half off,
Yep.
and you go to the free throw line.
Yep. Delaney's going to get called with her first foul. And that's going to bring Claudia Arillo to the line to shoot two. Arillo sitting there with 10 points, make it 11. They're just so efficient, and they're quick passes. They're precise, quick passes. You know, it's
with reason.
Yes, there you go.
I got you.
The second shot by Arillo is good. Now inbounding. Kara Kreitzer takes it back. Now Delaney wants to dribble down there. Puts up the jumper way high. Does not go. Kara Kreitzer gets the rebound. Puts it up. Air biscuit doesn't go. Arillo coming the other way. Dribbles down. Pretty. Does not get the shot to go. 24 gets the rebound. Lola Gardner with the offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Caitlin Kreitzer now dribbling forward. 25 seconds remaining. Kreitzer kicks it out there to Delaney. Shoots up the three. Off the back of the rim. Does not go. 60-41. Arillo is going to hold on to that ball for the last 10 seconds, folks. Wolverines going to fall to, 4-4 in section play. And that's going to do it, folks, as we finish the game 60-41. Leah Parker had 15. Sarah Dracer had 14. I believe 4 of them were via the three-point line. For the Wolverines, Caitlin Kreitzer had a pretty good night. 21-17 in the first half, 4 in the second. Delaney Sturgeon with 9. Elsie Sturgeon with 6 points.
Yep, and victory goes to the Chargers. They'll improve to 13-2, 8-0 in section play. And with that victory, I know it's still early, but that officially does clinch the Chargers into official playoffs. So the Chargers do clinch tonight with the victory. For the Wolverines, you fall to 8-6, but more importantly, you're 4-4. You've got a 2-game lead on 6th place. You are right now that 5th place in the section. So a big game there for everyone across the board. You said it, Thad. There was, I think there was one more. I think there was 4 individuals.
How many different players did OLSH use? I mean, they used 10.
Yeah, last time out they used 14.
Well, we were mercy too.
And when you shoot pretty darn good percentages, we'll have all the stats after later on tonight. But when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different individuals make three-pointers, and obviously Deschner sitting there with 4 three-pointers alone, that's the difference, folks. You make buckets underneath the hoop versus outside. That 1 point extra is a difference. The one thing I will say, this game was within reach. It was a 15, 14-point game for most of it, and until that last little segment there, OLSH, the nice play, the quick passes, the efficient passes, the passes with reasons when Ellwood decided to stick up with the pressure, then put up a couple more points there as the Chargers win by 19. So, again, folks, tomorrow night it'll be the boys basketball back in action. They're sitting there at 8-6 as well, but 4-2 in section play. They're going to be on the back end of the section play. We start with at Freedom, so JV at 6 and then varsity at 7:30. That's at Freedom. Hopefully it'll be streamed on NFHS Network. If so, you will need a paid subscription to watch that one. That.
All right, with that, Dakota, you got anything?
I found out the date for the drama club thing that you were asking about. That is going to be February 7th. It's a play called Bedtime Stories.
Okay.
Told by your dad, I think. So
Okay.
that should be an interesting one. So I have a call tomorrow to figure out what they need stage crew-wise for that.
Great. So with that, on behalf of Dakota Marshall, our cameraman, and our producer, Brad Windhorst, the man with the plan, the man that knows all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Next broadcast will be Monday night as the girls take on somebody. So with that, folks, we will talk to you. Have a great weekend, everyone. Good night.